Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in for our daily Liverpool news show. If you are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you do smash that like button as well. Do get involved in the poll today. We're going to be debunking, reviewing the transfer news, a load of nonsense. Is it real? Is it not? In today's show, I'm joined by Connor from the Cop Council. Thank you very much for joining me, mate. Appreciate it. But how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I think there's a certain someone that's agreed to join Liverpool.
No, looking
But
that way, mate. Anyway, but Liverpool have got money. We can spend money in the transfer window, and obviously, kind of just quick thoughts as well. Everyone, Liverpool spent all that money on Mohamed Salah. Liverpool's owners are stretching their legs, and obviously over the last week, offering Mohamed Salah 350k a week. Liverpool now can dine and have now can dine at the elite level in terms of the transfer market, but can offer big players, young players, players that want to come to Liverpool, big money. And that's obviously all stemmed from Liverpool in terms of the successful nature that we have been on the pitch over the last 4 or 5 years under Jurgen Klopp, mate. But let's get your thoughts on Mohamed Salah's contract, because I know I haven't spoke to you, mate, and then we'll get straight into obviously the Jude Bellingham rumours, and we'll find out is it credible or not. But just a quick reaction on obviously Mohamed Salah, mate. I've spoke to you over the last 12 months. In reality, we were hoping Salah did sign, but he has now. And is that a weight off his shoulders now, and a weight off Liverpool's shoulders, that he can now just focus on the main thing? Really, is that scoring Liverpool goals and most importantly winning Liverpool titles, hopefully.
yeah, I think, look, first of all, I think obviously I said it on my own channel. I jumped up and down, which was the worst thing possible to do at the time. But for me, it was the correct thing for Liverpool and Mo as well. I think both parties, you look at it on Mo's side, there isn't many clubs out there that would treat Mo the way I think Liverpool have done over the last couple of years, especially since he signed. And you look at it on the Liverpool side, a point of 350k a week. You look at it over a 3 years deal. I think it works up around 52 million. Could Liverpool get someone in that could, do Mohamed Salah? Yeah, exactly.
No one out there currently, apart from obviously Haaland, but he's gone to obviously Manchester City. Mbappe signed up at PSG. He's on silly wages as well, but he's spot on there, Con. But everyone, keep on getting your comments in anyway on the show. If you are watching on repeat, let me know your thoughts. And get involved in the poll as well. And if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button down below as well. And if you want to join the channel membership, the link is in the description as well. Got a lot of content coming this season as well. But we'll go straight into the it's whether you do believe it or you don't really, Connie, in relation, because it is, and it could be interesting because Liverpool, the main thing, Connor, and chat as well, we've seen Carvalho be announced as our number 28. That currently, as it stands, Liverpool have not officially announced a number 10 for this coming season. And obviously, Jude Bellingham is number 10 for England as well. And we all know his number at Dortmund, most importantly, mate. But it was a quick one. Paddy Power, obviously off the back of the news today, Jude Bellingham has now liked a post on Instagram about Fabio Carvalho moves to Anfield, and Liverpool's Twitter and YouTube scene do assemble as well. I think it's Ron Burgundy anyway from Anchorman. But obviously we had the official confirmation. Obviously the main man, Fabio Carvalho, Liverpool's new 28. Absolutely stellar signing. Liverpool getting him, player last 6 months anyway, getting that agreement done. But we were all waiting, Connor, weren't we, for the official announcement in terms of his kit number. But we've got the images today. It's exciting times in relation to that as well. And then we'll go on to obviously as you can see there, special moment for Fabio, most importantly. And this is what we wanted to talk about, really. This fella, he's got 20-odd thousand followers as well. Probably Milan potentially could be more reliable. But he was probably one of the main people to announce this today, Connor. As we said, as when we do all of our content, Connor, we review the rumours, we talk about them not 100% like with anything really. But if this is the case, Connor, are you excited? And this would tip Liverpool in a positive direction in reality, because this is the main thing Liverpool, me and you have been speaking about, all Liverpool fans around the world as well, especially on Twitter, the midfield conundrum for Liverpool this season. Would this be a perfect window if Liverpool could get Jude in, especially this summer?
Oh, of course, it would be. I think me and Doug was talking about this the other day about, what would you mark Liverpool's market out of 10? And I think, both of us said, you'd give her an 8 out of 10 so far with everything that we've done. Obviously, if Jude Bellingham was to sign for Liverpool this summer, then yeah, of course, it would be a 10 out of 10, even more than that. And if it was possible, of course, I think Dortmund obviously last week come out and give their valuation of Jude Bellingham and what they thought he was worth to them. But of course, Liverpool, will obviously be in contact with Borussia Dortmund, and many other European clubs as well for Jude Bellingham. Now, if it is, the fact that Liverpool have gone, right, well, we don't want to, have a bidding war with anyone, similar with Darwin Núñez. We don't want a bidding war. We just want to get in, get the player, and get it done and dusted. If that is the case, then fair play. And again, Julian Ward's done an absolute madness if he's managed to.
Yeah, and as you said there, Conor and chat as well, we know Dortmund historically over the last couple of years, when they had Sancho, they predominantly don't sell their two biggest assets within the same window. They have to go back a very long time anyway, but we've seen with Sancho, obviously Haaland as well this summer, and obviously prior seasons as well. Who's the other player I'm completely missing off the top of my head? The other Dortmund's, the Dortmund players that have left, that have been hugely successful over the last couple of summers anyway. But Liverpool, as I said, top of the show, Liverpool have got money to spend, and we'll find out if it is event of this nature does come about. As we said, he's been liking a lot of, he's wished Henderson a happy birthday this week as well, mate. Or Henderson wished him happy birthday. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It would be absolutely massive for Liverpool Football Club if we could get this deal over the line. And if it does come to fruition in reality, or this rumour, or if it does gain a bit more traction in relation to the next couple of days, it's exciting times. And Connor, what would this do? And chat, most importantly as well, what would this do to Liverpool's aspirations to going into this new season? Because we finished on such a strong footing last year. I know a lot of people were like, oh, he didn't win the Champions League and the Premier League, but it was still a hugely successful season for Liverpool for on the pitch. What would this do to Liverpool's title aspirations going into next season, mate?
I think it shows to Manchester City, because I still think next season is going to be between us and City. I think it just goes to show that Liverpool aren't, we're not going to be moving any further down the league. We're here to stay, and we're looking to push forward. We did it similar back a couple of seasons ago, wasn't it? I think back in 2019, 2018, where we just did our business, and then we went on and went on and won 96 points in a league season. And I think that's what Liverpool have had to do. That Liverpool have had to show City of, like, look, it was disappointing last year that we missed out again by a point, but if we can come back, and if Jude Bellingham was to sign, then you'd be, him, Thiago, Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, Harvey Elliott, Carvalho, Curtis Jones. There's so much talent there. And again, another player through the door that Jurgen Klopp has already said, I think that, or privately said, that Jude Bellingham is the number one guy that he wants to bring into the club, and has been a admirer for years. So, just on that, he knows what he wants from Jude if he was to come in. And I think, look, he'd be wonderful in that midfield, on that right-hand side.
Yeah, and we spoke about, me and you, mate, and a lot of our YouTube mates as well, and a lot of people have done content. It's Liverpool's age range in that midfield as well. Obviously, Thiago, his contract ends in the next 2 years, and we all fully expect Thiago to get a contract extension, really. But you look at, obviously, Liverpool offering James Milner. He's going to have a massive year yet again. He is Liverpool. He's so important. I know everyone takes the mickey out of him, but he's got such a lot of quality still to offer Liverpool. But in terms of the way Liverpool, as you mentioned, they kind of identified our forward line, we needed to reshuffle the pack anyway. But it's great that Salah signed that new contract. Nunez coming in now, drops that age range. Diaz, 25, 26 years old as well. And obviously Jota's still quite young in terms of his development. So Liverpool gradually bringing that age range down, because you did analyse Liverpool's squad overall in terms of their age range. It was quite old. And similar with Manchester City, we're seeing a lot of their players moving out the football club as well. Potentially Sterling going to Chelsea, and obviously a lot of other players that have left this window, most importantly. But yeah, I'm excited, Connor. Everyone, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As I said, make sure you are smashing that like button as well. Really does help the channel and the algorithm and everyone. But I'd echo what Connor had to say, everyone. Take it with a pinch of salt, this news. We'll find out in the next couple of weeks, months. But hopefully it is, especially as Connor said, Jurgen Klopp is a massive admirer of Jude Bellingham, and quite rightly so, since he's got that move from Birmingham. They did retire that, the Birmingham number anyway, since he left the football club, because it was hugely regarded. And I'm pretty sure Liverpool had scouts and probably did scout him at an early age before he did make that break into Birmingham's first team. But I think the thing with Jude going to Germany, it's helped him re-establish and very much get that first team opportunity, something that he probably wouldn't have been guaranteed, would you say, Connor, if he did make that leap from Birmingham to Liverpool or another Premier League team. It's helped his development in terms of getting that move straight direct to Germany over the last 12 months. And since he's made that move to Germany, mate. But do you think that's helped his development, making that move? And is that the way in terms of any potential England or young talent within Europe really to establish themselves?
Yeah, no, it is. And I think Borussia Dortmund are the best out there for looking at young talent. Just looking on this summer in particular. Of course, they've just gone on and signed Adeyemi. And I think he's got a real future ahead of him for Borussia Dortmund. But you look over the years, Ousmane Dembele, Jude Bellingham and Jadon Sancho, look, they are very, very talented players. But again, you need that breakthrough. Look, he's been playing at the highest level of German football for the last, 2, 3, 4 years since he's joined Borussia Dortmund. And look, that will help him in the Premier League run, because look, he'll be going from the top end of German football to the top end of English football. And look, it is a very big, big drop off, I would say, between the Premier League and the Bundesliga. But again, it's not only the Bundesliga; it's Champions League football as well. He's been, used to European football as well. But yeah, I think, look, if Dortmund go in for a young player and then Liverpool a link to them as well, that's the best thing.
Yeah, I think they did, Connor. I don't know if it was this window. I forgot the name of the player, but I think they have signed a midfielder or someone that long term can replace him. Chat. I'll try and drop his name in the chat anyway a bit later. But yeah, you're spot on there, Con. Anyway, but thank you very much for tuning in, Con. Really do appreciate it. Absolutely bloody legends. If you've got any shows planned, mate, and just shout out your channel and where everyone can find you, mate. The Cop Council, no show tonight. Still trying to recover from bloody COVID. But yeah, show tomorrow at 9, and then show on Tuesday, either tomorrow or Tuesday. Going to be taking a look at Liverpool's youth over on the Cop Council, looking at Harvey Elliott, Fabio Carvalho, and Curtis Jones in particular. But we'll be looking at all up and down the squad. Kelleher, we're looking at youngsters in the under 23 system as well. So yeah, come and check us out. Absolute legend, mate. Thank you very much for coming on, mate, as well. And we'll get to all your comments before we do shoot off as well. Congratulations to the Dugout Football channel as well, Doug. You and Rebecca happily married now. Well, it's absolutely fantastic news there, Doug, as well. Obviously, John saying congratulations. As well, big up Doug, big up everyone. Jose, if Jude does sign this summer, it would not be a 10 out of 10. It will be a 20 out of 10 summer. Jose, fingers crossed, mate. As we said, there's a lot of time still to go in this window. And as we've seen with previous transfers over the last couple of years, it's a domino effect in reality in certain deals in and around Europe. And especially if Liverpool react in the right way, we have got money to sign Jude Bellingham. The money's there. And if Jurgen Klopp wants his man, and if Jude is very willing, we can already hear a packed Anfield singing "Hey Jude" to our new signing anyway. It'd be the perfect announcement video. Just get him announced in the cavern in Liverpool where the Beatles did sign. I tell you what, that's where they've got to announce him if they did anyway. But it'd be absolutely phenomenal stuff. Obviously, Mark just saying, hope you're feeling better. Klopp could make Jude, nice one, Paul, Jude, a mega player, even better than he is as well. We've spoke, Paul, haven't we? And a lot of us over the last couple of years as well. We know how good, and we all know that's one hallmark of how good Jurgen Klopp is as a manager. He brings these players in, doesn't necessarily sign world-class superstars at the elite level, but he gets them there in terms of on the training pitch, as well as his coaching staff as well. And as we've seen with Mohamed Salah, if you're good enough and you want to stay at Liverpool Football Club, Liverpool now pay the big wages, and with a massive statement off the back of the Salah contract this week as well. And that was a big question mark hanging over FSG, wasn't it? I think a lot of us have asked, will Liverpool pay the big wages? Yes. If you're good enough and you're willing to stay at Liverpool Football Club, you can achieve anything at this football club under the guidance of Jurgen Klopp and all the amazing fans around the globe anyway. But yeah, spot on there, Andrew, as well. Obviously, Doug saying thank you. It'll give us confidence boost to say hello to us against the teams we drawed against last season, which cost us the title as well. I think Liverpool, as I spoke to Connor off camera, fingers crossed we can hit the ground running. It's one thing doing it, but that's what we're all hoping for. And just don't let any stone unturned in reality, and we just go for absolutely every competition like we did last season anyway. And whatever will be anyway. As he's saying, yeah, of course. I was a bit gutted that Trenton go where, yeah, of course. On the he got interviewed by Martin Brundle at it was the F1 Connor, and I was waiting for the yeah, of course. But he went, yeah, he said something else anyway. But bit his voice very Trent. But as I said, the lads are enjoying the F1. All of our lads, anyway, you've seen on their social medias as well. Absolutely cracking stuff as well. Hello, John. Even though I'm reading there, it's surely fingers crossed it is real, Steve. We all know what we spoke about over the last couple of years. We've had a little look at a tweet anyway, but time will tell if this does come to fruition anyway. But I really do appreciate all the support on the channel today, everyone. And if you haven't seen the Carvalho video, I did do like a little 45-minute video on the channel. It's on my YouTube Shorts. Go and check it out anyway, everyone, as well. Don't think he'll sign this year, but defo next year, Tom. That's what we're all envisioning, Tom. But if this news is any truth in it, would be exciting, mate. But as I said, Dortmund don't tend historically to sell two big players in one window. I mean, it's similar with Naby Keita potentially in Liverpool. I think we could all probably agree if there was a behind closed doors agreement. I think that's more or less what me and you been spoken over the last couple of days. And if anything does get announced, it would be probably a pre-contract agreement for next summer that Liverpool do sign Jude Bellingham anyway. But it'll be absolutely fantastic. Just saying, everyone's saying hello. Evening, Helen. Thank you very much as well. You're absolutely bloody legends. The media source, tweet us, as we said, quickly, if anyone should jump in there. As we said, this fella has got quite a lot wrong and he's got a lot of stuff right. It's the thing with social media. You never know, but only time will tell. Massive news. Evidence, thank you very much for tuning in. Anyway, fella, as always. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So trust me, bro. That's a lot of the social media stuff anyway that we've seen. But thank you very much, Connor, for coming on, as I said. And most importantly, thank you to every single one of you for all the support on the last couple of shows as well. As always, absolute bloody legends. And thank you. That wasn't my ass, that was the mic. But thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in as well. As Marvin said, that would be a world-class team. Bobby, Diaz, Nunes, Carvalho, Elliott, Salah, Fabinho, Henderson, Bellingham, Van Dijk, Trent, Kanate and Alisson. Not too bad, is it, Marvin? Not too bad, fella. It wouldn't shut the news. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Forgot it. Marvin forgot them. Not too bad of a squad, is it? We've come a very long way since the Wordinson days, boys and girls, haven't we? Appreciate it. We all appreciate where we are as a football club. And that is a massive thank you goes to Jurgen Klopp and all of our lads. But Jude, we could be saying, hey, Jude, very soon. Potentially. Fingers crossed, everyone. But what a window if these rumours do come to fruition in reality and are true. Tell you what, we've got an exciting season and plans anyway. But everyone, thank you for tuning in. And as always, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button down below and you'll never walk alone. See you later, everyone. Ta-ra.